it for a bigger purpose. Not yourself, the team, the brand, the fans, is what we're doing it for. It's a decision you're making.
Cats on me, cats on 3, 1, 2, 3, cats.
Now it's time to work.
My name is Brandon Roberts. I'm our Director of Football Sports Performance. My core standards for our program, pretty simple, try to keep it easy. It's be on time, max effort, max intent in everything we do. The tone I'm looking to set for Coach Tynes' our first year here at Kentucky, is the same tone we're going to remain with our tenure here. You're going to come in, you're going to work hard, you're going to max effort and max intent in everything we do. You're going to be on time, you're going to do things right. This is it. This is what we're doing. This is the Kentucky way. This is how we're doing it. My goals for the players this offseason is come in, build a base of movements, build a base conditioning, build a base of speed so we can continue into our spring ball and keep building past that. We got to be able to be better movers. We got to teach them how to recover, how to take care of their bodies. I don't believe in overtraining, I believe in under-recovering. So that means they're going to have to start living right outside of here. We got to give them the tools, nutrition, give them the tools of sleep, give them the tools to mentally recover every day with what we do. We want to push them to their breaking point to see if they're just listening to their mind, wanting to tell them to quit because it's too hard.
Thoughts become things. Told y'all that week 1, day 1. Thoughts become things. You think it's too hard, you'll give up. You think you can do it, you can get through it. You think you'll be great, your actions will follow if you keep believing it.
So we need to make sure we're having positive thoughts in our minds. The positive thoughts in everything we do. It's one more rep no matter what rep you're on. You can do one more. So no matter what rep, if you're on rep 1 or rep 12, you can do one more rep if you just think about it and you push through. Part of that is putting us in situations where they want to quit, and then us pushing them as hard as we can through the finish line to kind of move that gauge, move that needle of toughness through there.
My name is Joe Midday, Senior Associate Director, Sports Performance with football here at UK. My most important thing, and if you ask me 10 questions, this is probably going to be the answer to 9 of them. When a player comes in here, my job and our job is to get them to reach their potential, physically, mentally. It's that easy. Now, life, be a good person. If you can reach your potential in life and you can be a good person, you've succeeded. I feel like that's what I'm here for. This is something that I've come across in my life and my journey in fitness and challenging myself, is the mind is always going to give in before your body does. That's going to happen on the field. As soon as you tell yourself this person's better than me or I'm tired, it's going to happen.
You can't get better unless you're uncomfortable. Gotta accept that.
I really want some of these athletes to take from my lessons, my mistakes that I've made, and really say, listen, I'm not gonna listen to my mind. I have more in the tank. My body can do more than what my mind's saying. And sometimes our job is to push you to a level you don't want to be, to get uncomfortable, because the only way to reach your potential is to get uncomfortable. All the things I talk about, I've put myself in those situations so I can actually give the lessons to the guys. So I want them to learn really in here on the field to control their thoughts, control their mind, and that's half the battle of sports and life, really.
My name is Quinn Barham, Senior Associate Director of Sports Performance. I go by Coach Quinn or Coach Q. My coaching philosophy is built on 3 things. Number 1, education. I think the player has to know why. Like, why am I doing this drill? Why am I doing this exercise? And how it's going to translate to production on the field. How can I be better at my position? Number 2 is empowerment. So once you teach them how to do something, why to do something, you build them up and encourage them as they go through that process.
Make the next station better than this last one. Make the next station better than this last one. Better with your effort, better with your focus, better with your discipline. Be better, stay together. Here we go, bust. Come on, finish on 3. 1, 2, 3, finish.
It's going to be uncomfortable. It always is. And when you're pursuing and chasing greatness, it's going to be uncomfortable, and that's what we do. Coach Roberts emphasizes development. When players come on recruiting visits, they talk about development. I want to be developed. So we have to train hard, but also train very smart. We have to make sure there's a correlation to the game. So whether if it's a 6-second drill, the average football plays about 4 to 6 seconds. So you explain little things like that to educate them. That way they understand if I can complete this drill in a certain distance or a certain way in less than 6 seconds, that builds my body up and my energy systems in my body to do a better job at my position on the field. So education, number 1 for me, empowerment, number 2, and then preparation, number 3. So I love this weight room, but that barbell is just a tool. It's about those principles of training hard, being disciplined, being consistent, and then sacrificing what you need to sacrifice for the team.
My name is Joe Powell. I'm the Director of Speed Development.
So to be a part of Coach Stein's initial staff, it's first off an honor. As I rolled into town for the first time, you kind of get goosebumps thinking about it, and just the energy in the building, the energy from the staff, the energy from the city, you could feel it. It's palpable. Really exciting to be a part of because you can feel it. I got my start in the field in the private sector with a guy named Jim Kilbasso, and funny thing about Jim, he was actually hired by the University of Kentucky as a consultant for speed back in 2012 with the basketball team. And if you recall, that was a pretty special year for Kentucky basketball. So he actually worked with that team. And that was about the same time, maybe a year prior, that I actually started with them and I interned. That was my first gig in strength and conditioning. So my goals in this role are multifaceted. What is speed? It's stride length and stride frequency, okay? So stride length, how much power and how much force can we put into the ground? And then frequency, how many times can we do that and how fast can we do that? And then really third, mechanically speaking, how can we be most efficient at doing both of those things? And really, if you focus on those three things and build out your program, working on guys, maximizing their own potential, you're going to be all right.
My name is Shayon Guess. I'm an assistant football sports performance coach. When I started my coaching career, one of the things I wanted to do was coach at a very high level. I think a big part of this, man, like the grit that guys build in the weight room. You're going to see that show up more than anything on the field. You get in that fourth quarter drive, you get in that, fourth and inches, things start getting tough. You see players start to fold, okay? Your guys don't fold, that's when success has been built. You want to build someone that's mentally tough. You want to build an athlete that's going to last no matter what you put them through. And I think that is the biggest part that shows up on the field. I think that alone is, it's a beautiful thing when you can mentor athletes to do so.
Getting to walk through these glass doors into this room every single day, it's a privilege. Not everybody can do it. There's thousands, millions of kids that would dream to be a Division I football player at Kentucky. So when you walk through those doors, you can't take that for granted. Like, you're one of the select few. You're one of the 105 people that have the opportunity to do it. This is a privilege to come in here and change your life and create an opportunity for yourself. Programs change when players take hold of the reins. So when they're the ones holding each other accountable, when it starts coming from the players, that's when your program changes. But when it comes to your teammates, the guys are in the locker room, the guys are suiting up next to you, it means more. That's when great things will happen. I've been telling these guys since day one, why not us? Why not? Why not this logo? Why not? We can do it. Why not Kentucky football? Why not us? Gotta have that mindset coming in. It can be done. 100% can be done here. We've got everything we need. We're getting a brand new weight room. We're investing in everything we need: sports science, recovery, sports medicine's getting new stuff. Everybody's moving forward where we need to go. So why not us? We can do it.